Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
You forgot to start talking when you hear the mics come on.
Hey, everybody. My bad. I'm still trying to get set up here. Welcome, everybody, to Thursday night Voicing with Queen. Tonight we have our special guest, Miss Zaza C. Herbert, and we're going to speak to y'all guys about what really is going on with this election this year. I know some people may have heard some talk about it, and so we're going to really go a little bit into it because men and women, as Miss Zaza said, our pussies is under attack. So we're about to talk about it. So we'd like to welcome Miss Zaza.
Oh, wait, let me turn the mic on.
7 Mile Radio. Hey, Queen. Voicing with Queen.
Hey, baby. How are you?
I am grateful. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go.
Well, let's talk about it. So I was with you at this rally a couple of weeks ago, and we was rallying about voting yes on Proposal 3.
Yes.
Our women bodies are under attack by the government, pretty much, and everyone else.
Yes.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how imperative it is for people to vote and what's going on. Because you're an advocate about this.
Absolutely. I'm super duper grateful to be on the show. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, our vaginas are on the ballot, and I need you all to understand that your vote is not only imperative for us to vote for our governor and our attorney general, but we have the first black woman, Kyra Harris, voted as a candidate for Michigan Supreme Court, and she literally just had a baby 8 weeks ago. And Proposal 3 is not just about abortion, it's about women's reproductive rights, meaning your whole vagina, all of the parts of your vagina, from the uterus to the fallopian tubes to the clitoris to the vulva, all of the areas that create a vagina, that's all on the ballot. And so black women especially, we deal with fibroid tumors, and we deal with heavy periods. And some women have to use certain birth controls to maintain their menstrual cycles and just deal with the pain of having heavy flows. And these are things that men don't have to deal with. And I feel like men should not have any say-so when it comes to the decision of what a woman wants to do with her vagina.
Absolutely.
Unless you're trying to lick it or stick it. That should be the only conversation we should be having when it comes to a woman's body. And I think when you vote yes on Proposal 3, not only are you standing with all women, but you are understanding that you support reproductive rights and the ability for a woman to be able to make her own decision with her body.
Absolutely.
And, it's so beautiful because having platforms like this, educating our community about what they need to do. And, this message is really for our men. Men enjoy sex religiously. And women love sex just as much as men do. We're just not as eager to jump into bed with anyone at any given time. And I'm not saying all men, but some men, if they find somebody and they willing to give it up, that man gonna indulge, right?
Absolutely.
And some days and sometimes we have situations where you'll have a one night stand, or you may have a oopsie one night and she gotta take a plan B. Can you imagine not being able to go pick up a plan B? Can you imagine not being able to go get condoms? Can you imagine her not being able to get the morning after pill. Like these are things that men find accessible and easy to go get to deal with the issue. But if we don't have that anymore, then you're gonna have to deal with that woman being pregnant with your child.
Yep, and some men are cheaters, and now they have to think about what they're gonna do. Is they gonna help us out and go vote, or is they gonna sit back and be like, I don't like voting, it's so political and this, that, and another? Well, I would like to welcome another guest. We have BJ. He is a man. I wanted to get a man's perspective as to this proposal 3. So, BJ, what's your perspective behind this?
First of all, how y'all doing today? Glad to be here with y'all.
What up?
You know, it's a tricky thing because at the same time, I hear exactly what you're saying. But if you listen to what Kanye was saying not too long ago, it's more abortions happening in the black community than in the white and other communities. So
That's inaccurate.
No, I don't.
That's
I'm
not
about to say
accurate.
That is really inaccurate.
That's not accurate.
That's not correct.
It's actually more. That's the
Fake
reason
news.
why. He may have got something a little bit twisted, but I will say this: like when they passed when they overturned the Roe versus Wade, right?
Right.
The first thing that the lady, I can't recall her name, but she was on stage with Donald Trump and Zaza. You can probably know exactly what I'm talking about when she said this is a great victory for white life, right?
Yes, this is the thing.
Did she?
And the
So
reason why
there
and the
are
reason,
apps.
Go ahead, Zaza.
There are apps on women's phones, and predominantly white women use these apps to control and track their menstrual cycles. And if a woman can have sex during the time where she's not ovulating, she doesn't risk getting pregnant. Now, how many black women you know that's really tracking their period? They only track their period if they have sex and the period don't come. Or
First lady got her app up. She said she track hers.
Okay.
so there are a
So-
majority of Caucasian women, white women that are tracking their menstrual cycle so that they do not get pregnant. And black families are in an abundance. Black women are going to have children. We're going to keep having children. And the issue is that we're not really the minority. We're the majority.
The majority.
And
Absolutely.
if you get African Americans and Mexicans, Hispanic families who predominantly have the most children, if they continue to have more children as well as merge with white people will no longer have the dominating race.
Bingo.
Absolutely.
Well, we have the dominant gene. They have a recessive gene. So even if they try to procreate with us, we're creating more of us,
So,
not more of them.
That being said, now it goes back to the original question. Why is this proposal so important at this time? So it sounds like the white people is trying to stop more black people from
That's
getting
what
bored.
No, we're not getting bored. They're trying to stop us from populating.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to
Because-
repopulate their generation
Right.
more.
And this is the thing, right? This would be a decent proposal if you weren't trying to put women in jail.
And the doctors.
If you weren't trying to put
And the doctors. Like,
the
are you
doctors.
serious? Like, they here to say lies. They didn't took an oath to say lies. That's what they do. And some women have to have emergency abortions, or them and that baby will die.
Well, life is
Yes.
about choices. You should definitely have a choice to do what you want to do, and not someone saying this is what you have to do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So the choice is always supposed to be there. But it goes back. Why are they pushing this so hard to make women stop having abortions? That's the real question.
It's not even about that as a whole. It's about women having a right to say, this is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. If this is not what I want to do, this is what I want to do. Give me the choice to say, hey, if I've been raped, if I've been molested, if I've been taken advantage of, if I've been at a vulnerable state where I've had too many drinks and I'm not conscious, and this has happened tonight, I should have a choice to say, I don't want to live with this child.
Absolutely.
If not,
Exactly.
some women will tell you, I'm not responsible enough to have a child. you should accept that.
Yeah.
As
Absolutely.
a whoever, you should accept that as a man, as a Congress, as a whole, as a state, as a city, as a whoever. If I'm not stable enough and mentally, if I'm not stable enough physically, if I'm not stable enough, whoever, I don't want to have
Respect
because
my decision.
So it's
my
back to the
doctor told me
question.
don't have another baby for 2 years. What if I mess up
Right.
within that 2
Wow.
years?
Right.
I could be detrimental to me. I could die. So if
Yeah.
if the law passed and say I can't have an abortion, then what? I die?
So
Absolutely.
back to
Right.
the original question. That is the sanest question. The sanest answer is a person should have a choice. Why are they trying to take that choice away? That's my question.
I wanna ask this question,
Control.
BJ. How can we get more men to support this proposal, knowing that it will affect you just as much as the woman? Because you also know that they have a law that will make a man pay child support while the woman is pregnant, whether the child may be yours or not.
Yep, that's coming along with
So
that.
now we have a whole nother situation that let's just say she done got it in like Flynn, and she don't know who that is. And she picked you, BJ, and now for 9 months. You gotta pay child support for a kid that you don't even know is yours or not.
And that's right. And what you're saying is true. And it's crazy because not only is it just one part of this bill that's in there, it's multiple. So if you don't like one part of it, but you like this part,
Can't like none of it.
You can't like none of it.
Combining
Everything.
them together.
Absolutely, they are.
Exactly.
They
You understand
combine them
what
all
I'm saying?
together.
They're not giving you
Everything
one choice. They're
and
giving you-
everything is underneath attack. Even birth control pills are under attack. So even if a woman want to protect herself from getting pregnant,
Condoms too. Condoms are on there as well.
You know,
They're forms of contraception.
they
So
playing
guys
all of it.
Well, to answer your question, I believe how you get men interested in enough to go out and vote is for it to be explained in a way where they understand that it applies to them. Because right now the narrative is just strictly about abortion or non-abortion.
right.
That's the
Yeah.
whole.
That's the only
That's
thing
that's
they
what's on
put
the
out.
spotlight. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's the
that's something-
spotlight of the narrative.
Right.
So
With
once
the
you
rest
break it
of
down, as far as the things that you just explained about how it's
Exactly.
important to a man, then those are what I mean. That's how you raise awareness, and then when you make the connection to the women's side of things, then it makes sense enough for the that's it. It just need to be explained, and that's part of the reason why. Enough of us don't go out and vote because it's not understood. Enough of those proposals aren't understood enough.
And you
And then when you
know-
wrap them all up and entwine them to where you either vote for this or that, and it's like I
Absolutely.
gotta vote for something that I like, but within me voting for something that I like, I have to vote for something that I don't really know. I don't want at the same time.
And that's why I did, put this show together. And as y'all see, I did it deliberately because next week on the 8th, Tuesday,
Yeah.
we have to
Yeah.
get out and vote. So I deliberately did it like this to get this message out there because a lot of people do think it's just about abortions. They didn't read the fine print underneath
not
the
even-
vote.
It's not even the fine
Because
know.
the fine print isn't marketed, isn't promoted. It's just all
Absolutely.
about women,
Yeah.
women,
No
and
fine.
abortions.
Absolutely.
They
And that's why I'm
show.
bringing it to the light tonight because it needs to be said. It needs to be known.
Talked
I
about.
want people to understand what is under siege. It concerns everybody, men and
Yeah.
women. You know what I'm saying? There are still rapists in this world. I mean, let's talk real. There's rapists still in this world. Some sick men that's still raping little girls. What if your 8-year-old daughter, your 12-year-old daughter, your 16-year-old daughter come home raped and pregnant? You mean to tell me that 8-year-old have to suffer through that pain of death in life of having a child, because it is death in life situation. Every time a woman push her baby out, it's life and death.
And there's sick people out there that
Absolutely.
believe, like under no circumstances, right? That you
Yeah,
say,
under
come
no
on, like,
circumstances.
yeah, like that, and that's crazy.
It is.
I just had a baby. She's 7 months. She was born 313. She was a 313 baby.
Congratulations.
On the news, baby's on the news. My little cousin was the first.
Was it? Ay, the first one for the okay.
313 this year, 2022. But I couldn't imagine, like, she couldn't have had that choice. And this is what y'all got to vote for. This is what we got to vote for.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
you
not
watch the
y'all,
commercials-
us.
Yes, yes, excuse me.
Us,
Yes.
everybody.
But if you watch the commercials when you go in the house and they turn on the TV, it says nothing about the other
male
stuff, it
side of it.
says only vote for this. She's about abortion. She's not. She's is. She's not. And
Right.
that's it. They
Yeah.
don't go nothing in the detail, nothing about the inner city, what's going to affect me and guys
Because
like
it's
you, Mark.
not talked about.
They're not going to do that. They just want you to pick one decision of one opinion. They're not showing you.
Well, you got to
that.
understand marketing and
Absolutely.
how marketing
Marketing.
is
Yep.
is developed. It's
It's
developed for you to see a particular point of view.
That's what I said. That side is not promoted. It's not
No.
advertised,
Exactly.
right? Because that's not where the money is.
That's where the money is.
That,
Yeah.
yeah.
They want to
They're
keep
going
you
where the
stuck
money
on one
resides.
subject
Yeah.
and keep you focused on that.
And they also believe that black people are ignorant and we're not paying attention. We're not
We don't
involved.
Yeah.
We don't read.
And we don't read.
Yeah.
Black women are the number one voters. We're gonna get up and vote. And it's no shade to my black brothers. But we're gonna get up.
Absolutely.
We're
We're
gonna
talking
get
numbers.
up statistically. And go vote. We're gonna get up. We're gonna go to parent teacher conference. We're gonna get up. We're gonna go get the check out. If we smell a certain odor, we feel a little itchy down, we're
Absolutely.
gonna go get this stuff checked out.
Yeah.
Men,
Absolutely.
however,
Wait until the end.
men, however, they won't know. They won't know if they got an STD unless they start burning down there. They start feeling a little weird. They're not gonna think, I just slept with these three women on different occasions. Let me just go get checked out because you don't think of taking care of yourself until you see a warning sign. And we shouldn't wait
Absolutely. Shouldn't wait.
to get a warning sign for us to participate in what's happening in our communities.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to participate, ask questions, and find out what's going on. And I'm so glad that you're having this dialogue, Queen, because so many of our men love their black women. They love their mothers. They love their sisters. They love their nieces and their daughters. But God forbid, your mama, your sister, your cousin, your niece, somebody gets involved in a situation, and now your family member is going to go to jail.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's okay. I think we should be focusing more emphasis on young men and women and women and men have been kidnapped for sex trafficking and human trafficking. That's what we need to put a lot of our resources into. How are these people coming up missing?
Yeah. Absolutely. Find out what's going on. Where they doing. They focus on the wrong thing.
Got all these cameras, put them to use. You watch
That
us so
part.
much. Watch where they at.
That part.
You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was very. I'm not a political person. However, I know what it. I didn't heard the stories from our grandparents about how hard it was for them to be able to vote and to be able to do the things that we are able to do freely that they wasn't able to do. So
Yeah.
I really take a lot of things seriously, especially about my heritage and where I came from and knowing what my ancestors fought for. And voting was one of them. So I take it very seriously. And then, yes, sometimes it's a political game. It could be bullshit sometimes. And that's when you have to take the lesser of all evils. Because regardless of the fact, politically, it's just what it is.
Well, locally,
Yeah.
I encourage everybody to vote because
Yeah.
it affects us locally. Now, the president
Facts.
is something
That's
different.
true.
But the primary, this election here, is for local laws that you have to read up on it and ask Google what laws is trying to be passed this year.
But why
Come
on.
should one set of voting be more important than the next? Because
Well,
it
the
all
primary-
trickles down and it falls in line with the other.
Well, it's
Well,
easier for
the
us to
primary-
affect the change of our local government than it is the national government,
the
because that's the
primary.
one that's kind of
That's coming
rigged,
up right
right?
now.
More so
Yeah.
rigged. And then we're talking about the electoral votes is the ones that count.
That's
So
what the
all
president-
of, like
that's-
all of us, we can vote till we blue in the face. Well,
That's
it's
the
them
popularity
electoral
vote.
votes that count when it comes to that.
Exactly. But
So-
locally, in the primary,
But
And I'm not
feel-
saying not to vote, right?
Yeah,
but
but
this is
I'm
where it
saying-
affects us locally.
I'm saying though, regardless of the fact whether it's locally or not, when we have that opportunity to let our voice be heard, we should do that.
Oh,
and
at
we do that by
every
voting.
opportunity, no doubt.
Period.
No doubt.
Facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I said I'm not saying that
Just
it's not
period,
a
across
thing
the
to vote.
board.
But if we want
You know.
to, if we want to emit change, if we want to create a change
Oh, yeah,
in
you
our
gotta start
immediate
at
area,
home.
We have to start with that.
You got to start
secondary.
at home.
That's the one.
Absolutely.
You
Right
always
now,
have
the
to start at
secondary
home.
vote.
Everything starts at home.
So,
Yeah.
like,
And not only that, but we can't be afraid to use our voices, even if we don't feel like we're politically astute, or if we don't have the degree, or we don't know the proper terminology or the verbiage. When you see 10 black people show up versus one, that looks a lot more powerful than just one person showing up. But when you are all together as a unit showing up to community meetings, city council meetings, board of canvasser meetings, police commissioner meetings. These are all the things that affect us. You want to hang out on the riverfront at 2 o'clock in the morning instead of 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Well,
There
guess
you go.
what?
You hit
If
it right on the
100 of
button.
us go down there, guess what? It's going to make people think twice about certain statutes and certain laws that they put in place to prohibit us from enjoying our own communities.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. You go to Royal Oak, you go to Bloomfield, you go to Farmington, you go to any of those places out there. They're gonna make sure that they ain't having no okie doke. It's the people before the politics.
Yeah.
And we gotta remember that the politics don't run the people. The people run
People
the
run the
politics.
politics. Absolutely.
But we gotta make sure we know our power. We know our powers in the hood. We know our powers when we go to the store, and we know our powers when we go shopping. But we have to know that our voices matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And when you, as young men, talk to y'all friends, y'all have y'all men sessions, and y'all kicking it, this is the time when you're having that dialogue and saying, hey, dog, hey, you know about Proposal 3, man, we gotta vote yes on that, man.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, dog, what's that about? And that's where you have the power to utilize your voice on whatever level of intellect that you have to give them that 411. Everybody don't need to know. Some people need it in layman's terms. We need to be direct about certain things. We don't need to be all politically correct, because
Absolutely.
sometimes people not gonna receive it.
Right.
let me tell you something. In this primary election coming up, it's not just about voting for abortion. It's the sheriff, it's the
Yep.
the county treasurer,
Yep.
people who's in these city positions who's running us when we go pay our tickets. You know,
Absolutely.
some person might be running to get forgiveness, and this other person might be running to make everybody pay. But we don't know that part because we're not even thinking about the primary that's coming up.
No.
And do you understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's city
We got
officials.
people on there.
That's people that's running. That's us. That's right here locally.
That people don't know about
Exactly. Your
because
state
we don't talk about
representatives,
it. We don't have
would
too
take-
many platforms that's actually talking about it within our community.
Your state senator and your state representative
District
takes
rep, state,
your interest to Washington.
city council rep, all
Do
that.
you understand what I'm
Everything.
saying? It's levels to this.
Yes.
And if you
It
if you
is.
don't vote for the right person, and it could be somebody with their foot on our neck, and we just checking.
Checking the box.
Just
Putting
checking
them
the
in
box.
office.
This the last guy
Put them
who was
in
in.
power.
You
This the
know
last
what?
guy was in there. Might
I'm
as well
about to say,
check
yeah,
this
'cause
one.
now they got
Yeah, you don't
name,
even know. You don't know what
they
this guy
got name
stands for.
recognition because we heard
Yeah.
of them
Yeah,
in office, but we don't know
exactly.
what kind of policies they put
I remember
down
this
for.
Exactly.
name.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Johnson.
yeah,
Johnson.
yeah.
What?
Oh.
Was it Johnson? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I think
he
it's
sounds
that's
good.
it.
Yeah, we don't know what we're
Yeah.
voting for with this person.
Because of
when
course they know how to talk. They know what to say to make us want to
Want to
vote for 'em.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Because they know. So that's a identifier to me that they know what we need actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many times they've been talking about fixing the roads in Michigan?
Well, listen.
Right.
Back in the day,
My car
big
been to
cities
it for
had
2 years.
a person called an alderman, and an alderman was the person in that specific neighborhood. It was 5 of them, whatever neighborhood, and they take their neighborhood complaints to the mayor. It was levels because the citizens complained to the alderman took it to the next guy. That's how stuff. Yes, so that's how the alderman was getting the mayor. But that guy is gone now. We don't have those guys anymore. It's just the mayor and the city council. But we have to pay more attention to who you voting for when you go out there.
You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct.
Yeah.
That's why we have to do our research. They say you put anything in a book to hide from us because we don't like to read. So you know, we have to read. We have to seek these people out. I don't even think people know that you can get your ballots early to know who's on there.
Yep.
One day I was just messing around on the site and everything, and I was able to pull up everybody who petitioned to run in this election. And I was like,
Yep.
I didn't know that you can do this. Like, I was really, really amazed at that.
Public
And-
record. You can pull up anybody's lawsuit. You can pull up anybody. Just like how you go to
If they
office
own a
to
lien
find
on
out
their
who's
house,
in
all
prison.
that.
Anything. Why do you think they find everything about you when you become a politician?
Let you not pay your taxes and let you not. It's mine, honey.
Because I don't know
It's
how they
public
named
record.
Barack. Barack ain't have a. They ain't say nothing about him, but his birth certificate.
But his birth
He
certificate.
was squeaky clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when you are an elected official, sometimes you know what you see ain't what you get. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's true.
people have a way. Like even with the guy Herschel that's running in another state.
Oh wow.
He was against abortion, running for Republican, only to find out he didn't pay for 2 abortions.
Tara Bow.
Ooh.
Tara Bow.
Here it is. You talk about you against abortion, but you didn't pay for 2.
They done clowned him on all the late night shows and everything. I watched one last night on Jimmy Fallon about him. Yeah.
2. You didn't pay for 2. So my thing
How
is
can
everybody.
It's a friend. How you gonna sit up here and act like you so
knowing what you
against and
did.
knowing what you did? You
Knowing
know
what
what
you
I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's that. Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
And that's why it's so important that men have the conversation. And I'm so glad that we have 2 amazing black men in the studio that are giving their opinions about this, because we need y'all support. You know, black women are being attacked, we're being kidnapped, we're being disrespected on all levels. And I remember there was a point in time where, you know, a black woman could say, I'm going to get my uncle, or I'm going to get my daddy, or, you know what I'm saying? And the men have the talk and the conversation. It don't lead to gun violence. It don't lead to all the rigmarole. It leads to men having the conversation.
Like men.
No, these women
Like
they
me.
got their own guns now. They're not calling nobody.
But for real, we do have to have that conversation. And I have, even when I'm out in public, for somehow I end up having conversations like this with men and women, just talking about it, because just, you know, sometimes you open up people's eyes, like you said, just by them hearing what you have to say. And so my son just turned 18 this year, and I told him, I said, well, I already got you registered to vote. So
Okay.
him and his best friend was at the house, and I told him, I said, y'all 18. I said, and y'all queens, us, your mother, your sister, your aunties, your cousins, your friends, your girlfriends, we need y'all guys to tell all y'all friends to get out there and vote. We need y'all.
Yes.
We really need y'all men to stand up and fight for us.
Yeah.
I am begging
Because-
every man to stand up and fight for us. Because we need
Because they'll
it.
be begging if this get passed and they can't get no ass.
Okay. Now tell them, Zai.
That's a good one.
Lockdown.
That's a good campaign right there. You just
Better
put
tell them,
that,
Zai. You
put
better
that
tell
on,
them, boo.
put that on the yard sign
Hey,
right there.
you need me to market that for you, boo? Text it to me. I'll make the
look,
same.
okay.
That sounds good, but my thing is, how can you vote against giving somebody a choice?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Period. Don't make me do anything. Give me a choice.
But see, we as
But this is-
women,
Period.
we
didn't we
as
just-
women had to fight for our choice.
Not
Every
only-
choice, wait a minute, Mark.
right.
For every choice of law for a woman, we had to fight for.
babies.
Y'all men automatically had that.
So then,
As a
Yeah.
man, y'all was able to vote. We had to fight to vote.
oh yes.
As
Oh,
a
get a
man,
credit
y'all
card.
had y'all independence. We didn't. We had to fight for that.
Yeah.
As a man, y'all was able to work any job y'all wanted to, whether it was secretarial or if it was industrial. Us
listen.
women,
Yep.
we had to fight to get into what they call a man's
Oh, we
career.
can fix cars.
You know, we could fix cars too.
can do
We
plumbing.
could get dirty with our nails
Oh, yeah.
on.
He couldn't even run in the
I got
marathon.
one. I got a better
Women
one for you.
running
I got a more humanitarian outlook on it. That's because yes, the woman fight and the plight, all of that is true, and I feel that. But at the same time, didn't we just go through a situation just like this, similar to this, something like this 3 years ago with the pandemic and the COVID shot? And them trying to force that on, and then it was like, you don't force us to do nothing with our body that we don't want. Yeah. And they understood, right? Exactly. But now they turn right around and say, you know what? We're gonna force we want to force the women to do what we want them to do with their bodies.
And I'm gonna say another thing.
We already answered the question. We don't want that.
But we didn't. They didn't first of all, they didn't give us an option to vote on that. Secondly, with this vote, it's like they giving us a choice to try to keep it. We had, as women, we had to fight to be able to vote, and that's why it's so important. And we had to fight to get this abortion law to protect us back then. And now we have to fight again. We always have to fight as a woman to get something to support us, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel
and this was from 1931.
Yes, the year my grandmother was born.
Look how far y'all got.
But don't you know that?
Still fighting,
but sometimes we as women, do y'all know we get tired of being strong? Yeah. We would like our kings and our men to step up as kings and comfort us and protect us. Sometimes we need to, y'all talking about we too aggressive, we have this attitude, but why we always gotta put the pants on?
But see, let me stop right here.
Let me
stop one thing. Go ahead.
I was watching the Tide commercial, right? And the Tide commercial had the baby, and they was folding clothes, and guess who was folding the clothes and messing with the baby? The man, not the woman.
That's good.
This is what they want to happen. They want to lower the man, and the woman runs the household now. That woman wasn't in that Tide commercial folding the clothes with that baby like it used to be. You understand what I'm saying?
But it's not what it used to be.
Times
gas
changed.
is fucking $5.
You can look at
gas is not 49 cents.
You can look at that cup
it's
half
$5.
empty. You can look at that cup half empty and half full.
The women is running it. Y'all is the breadwinners now.
I get that angle, but it could be the narrative of.
I just want to keep a partner.
I understand
but there is women out here that feel that way, though. The reason why they so aggressive, the reason why they feel like they feel, because it's not enough men stepping up to protect.
So why is this image on TV showing kids?
But that what you just said right there, I want to rebut that a little bit and say that we don't want to turn this into another divisive piece of a tool to we're not gonna say our men need to we're pointing the blame now.
No, we ain't pointing blame.
Well, don't do that. We know what the solution. We know what the problem is. Let's work on the solution together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That this person needs to do that or that. So, but on the flip side of what you were saying, though, man, like maybe that was just that, an example of that commercial, that was just a narrative of showing the supportive man in the household.
Absolutely.
Like now how we got the whole, the roles in the household, like fixed, right? And now it's just showing, I guess, dare I say it, like the new age man that is now doing the things in the household that is traditionally helping out, right? It's not, I mean, but again, but the point of what you said was true.
Come on, stop stuttering, Mark.
Oh, I know you not talking.
Get us together. Get us together.
I know you ain't talking.
We right.
We ain't gonna take you to the spelling bee, but yeah, we
listen.
So
one of the things that we have to also take into consideration is that we have adopted a lot of European traits that were not a part of our heritage from jump. In our culture, men and women helped run the household together. Women were warriors, men were warriors. Women went out fishing, men went out fishing.
Exactly.
Everyone contributed to the success of the family. And a lot of times we take on these habits and character traits of white people.
Right.
Even all the way down to how we run our household, all the way down to how we raise our children. And I know looking at the way that some of the roles have been reversed, like Mark was talking about, it's not reversed roles. This is what you call whitewashing.
Whitewashing.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
This is what you call
programming.
Yeah, you're being programmed.
Exactly.
And when you
That's my point.
when you recognize that there's a balance that a man and a woman bring to the table, you appreciate anything that comes into the household.
That-
Whether she may be making more money, you may have more time and access to educate the kids, you may be bringing more money home, she may be holding down the fort. But when you start having gender role discrimination where a woman gotta be in the kitchen cooking and you gotta be out in the car fixing the car.
Right.
Sometimes women may be better off doing certain things that men are not, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
and you know, sometimes we gotta make sure that we're not spreading a white message and not black power.
Yeah.
Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with a partner, a partnership. Ain't nothing wrong with reverse roles, you know?
Not
Nothing
reverse.
wrong.
Not, it's,
I mean, I'm
even that
sorry.
terminology. Right?
I'm sorry, not even reverse roles, but I'm just saying, why can't we?
Find that balance.
Right, why can't we do the
I say it
same
like this.
thing?
I want a partner, not a dependent.
There you
Absolutely,
go.
that's what I keep saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Partnership.
So-
It's
so-
always
so-
about
Maybe on
that
my
part.
taxes, baby.
Not the taxes,
A
but
teammate.
we do
That's
need
fair.
to talk more about these types of things, though, for real, amongst each other, amongst our friends, in a community. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk and open up conversations. Some people just don't know.
Yeah,
people
and we
really
gotta be
just don't know.
receptive.
Yes, we do.
And we gotta be receptive to each other's thought process because we all were raised differently, right? I'm from the West Side. I'm from Joy Road. I went to McKenzie. I went to Drew. I went to McFarland. I was born in a single parent home. My father went to prison, so from second grade up to eighth grade, I saw my father through Jackson, Michigan Reformatory, Ionia. I had to go and take my shoes off and have certain outfits on and even sit down with my father. And for too long, you can't even hold their hand or hug them for too long. So the way that certain people are raised also dictates their thought process.
Let me
Right.
ask you a question, Queen.
Yes.
When was the last time on your timeline or in your inbox a guy, girl message you, yo, you want to go to this meeting or, like you said, a council meeting or whatever it may be? They don't hit you up for that. But they
No, they
hit you
do.
up to go.
For me, they do.
For me,
And I'm going to say, yes,
nobody.
for me, I do,
You-
because
You
I
probably in that circle.
I'm in a lot of circles,
Right,
and
right.
I network and promote a lot, and
as
so
a-
I
as-
deal with a lot of range of different people. So I can honestly say that I do, and I love speaking with them, because to me, they want to do more. You
Well,
know what I'm
ask me
saying?
that question. Same question I asked you.
Well, I don't think
You
I
know,
really want to ask.
you
I
know,
think I already know. the
Besides
answer.
my cousin, like, that's not the normal talk. Even down my timeline, I don't see nobody tagging somebody in. Yeah, we about to hit this. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. You gotta change.
following the
That's
right
the
people.
thing.
You-
You gotta
it depends
change
on-
the narrative.
But
But
see, you
this-
also have to put yourself in them different types of rooms. If you don't, if you
Environments, yeah.
don't change your environment and say, look, if it's something that you want to know about, step into that environment, find out what they doing, find out where they, cause if they everywhere, you got groups all over social media on Facebook. Just search what you're looking for.
It's never nothing.
Yeah.
And
And this is, I want to add this too.
Understand what I'm
One of
saying.
my great friends, Marvin Cotton, he served almost 20 years in prison
I know
for something that he didn't even do. And the thing about it is that he came out of prison, hit the ground running with community and finding out who the movers and shakers were. And it got to be a desire in your heart to want to be involved. You can't just want to be involved in the hood shit, but don't want to be involved in the other stuff. Because all that affects
Absolutely.
everything.
right.
Absolutely.
It affects all of it.
My question
Absolutely.
is, I would get random, flyers about whatever. It's never nothing about no community, nothing.
So you in the wrong group.
Do you understand what I'm
And
saying?
you need to-
Yeah.
and
She
maybe
making
you
moves
need
with
to change
thugs,
your-
man. They
I'm
ain't
doing
gonna see the
it.
thugs at the campaign rally. You know
But
what I mean?
okay. So with that being said, so by the activists, why they don't slide that in there in somebody's
Because
content,
guess what? We gonna use you. to
how else
slide
somebody
in.
gonna get
And let me ask you.
aware?
Okay,
Well,
so
the
We
vote-
gonna use him
Like,
to
they
slide
tried-
in there.
they
We
tried
gonna
to
slide
use-
it to
listen,
him,
they
and he
tried
gonna
to
slide
use
in there with the
campaigns.
thugs. Don't
They
worry.
tried to use campaigns like Vote or Die, right? And where
Yeah,
they
that's
using
not
hip hop
gonna work.
artists
Yeah.
to raise awareness to the community of the hood. I'll say it like that.
what happened to Zaza? Zaza still there?
Oh, Zaza, something happened with Zaza. She done fell off the screen. I don't know where Zaza is. We'll get her back. She'll
All
plug
right.
back in a minute.
I'm just hitting the point to where what I'm saying is, see, you guys is in the group. I'm not in that group. So what you guys got to figure out to do is to reach us guys in this group. I'm aware,
We gonna use
but
him.
I'm
Reach
just
out.
saying because I'm aware. I know.
Well,
I'm-
now that we have spoken to you about this topic, and now that you got, because you said before you came on the show, you didn't know much about what we was going to talk about or anything like that. So now that we've spoken about it, have your feelings changed? Have you learned anything from
well, I'm
what we
very-
spoke about?
I'm very aware
Very
of what y'all
enlightened.
talking about
Okay.
already. I'm not new. I know-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very aware.
I mean, I'm just saying that's
I
what
was
you
surprised
said
that
to me.
this what y'all was talking about.
Oh,
So I
okay.
want to see what.
But knowing what you knowing, would you take that back to your friends? Like, look, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Do you know about this
I
or
slide
whatever?
it in
You
there
know?
all the time. I play dominoes, and we talk about everything from Elon
He said
Musk
play
to
dominoes.
to the next best invention. And
Okay.
but I hang around. I'm older. I'm 46.
Okay.
But it's a.
That ain't old. That's still young.
I said I'm
Okay.
older.
Okay.
You better tell him, Zion.
I'm older. But I'm talking about that group from 19 to 30 who just out here and they not thinking about nothing we're talking about right now. You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know what? I think they are with the most recent death that they just experienced in there. Our death was Tupac and Biggie. That's what blew our minds, right?
Mhm.
We was
Absolutely.
we was in the lunchroom talking about East Coast, West Coast. We from Detroit,
Yep.
and I think now you have people like Tekashi 6ix9ine and you got XXXTentacion and you got Migos Takeoff and you got
Young Dolph and Nipsey.
Young Dolph. These are
This generation
their
really
generation.
did take a hit.
Boy.
Yeah.
They really,
Boy.
really has.
You got to
taken
bribe
a
them to
hit.
vote. Like y'all, if you come vote and listen, we'll give you this. Because other than that, they trying to make some money.
Well, they need to see the
It's a large
leadership.
portion that we're missing, is what I'm saying, that need to be enlightened.
They need to see the iceware bezels. They need to see the Carla Rays. They need to see the pretty breads. They need to see. They need to see the payroll Giovanni. They need to
There you
see.
Yeah.
go. There you
They
go.
need to see the Sada
There
babies.
you go. The guys they listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all.
All the ones
And
that
they see them.
they'll sell the concerts off with them,
Right,
knowing that
right.
they coming. Because me and my
Detroit
sister, we didn't
Barbie,
rent them.
yeah.
Right. You know, they'll sell
And
out
I
the
think
concerts. They can't see them. So you're absolutely right. If they
Right.
get more involved, maybe they platform.
Charmaine the
the
God.
ethnic,
Yeah.
the ethnic free girl.
Well,
She swept the nation with that song. So people like that need to use their like, yo, I'm throwing a free concert, but you got to register to vote.
Yeah,
Are they gonna do something
absolutely.
like that?
you got to be able to speak your voice when you on a certain platform.
Yes.
I think you should use it for, what you should use it for. And that's why I built this. And I'm so glad. Thank you, Zaza, for taking time out for coming
Yes.
tonight.
I loved it.
Thank
No,
you.
this was
Yes,
everything right on time.
Yes, definitely right on time. I know you be busy and everything, and you really have been campaigning really, really hard for this. I've been right behind you, sis.
Thank you. I appreciate your support. It's a beautiful thing to have genuine people from your community that look like you that not only value what you do, but it affects them too, and they know it affects them. That's why they find it easy to be a part. I didn't have to pay you or persuade you. You knew how valuable this information is, and I just pray to God that you keep using your voice, Queen, to allow us to build these bridges and close these gaps within our community, because our community needs us.
And definitely, the whole community, not only just the women, but our men too. So I had started Lift Your Men Up challenge.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you for the whole month of November. You know, our men, they walk out here in these streets and they deal with things out here that they don't come home and share with us. They really, really don't. We don't be knowing exactly how they feel or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So with this challenge is to send him a nice information or a text or a picture or something funny, you know what I'm saying? Each day do something for him to let him know he's appreciative. You appreciate it, sorry, and that you thinking about him, and you know that he's doing a good job, because men be having a lot of weight on their shoulders too.
So are these just random men, or these men
No, this is
Yeah, one thing, you know, the guy you go home to every night. Or every other
so
night.
lift your man.
If it's just a brother, if it's a
So
cousin,
right,
Oh,
if
yeah,
it's
that
a brother,
part.
You know what I'm saying?
a brother, a
Right.
father, a cousin, your son, you know, just send them your baby, your boo thing, your side man, you know, whoever, you know what I'm saying? They need that. You never know what they going through. So sending them that to brighten their day, I think would help a little bit. So, yep, I started lift your man up challenge for the
That's
month
nice.
of
I
November.
think that's so amazing. Do you have a flyer for that? I would love
Yep, it's
to
all over
work
my
with
social
that.
media.
Yeah, I want to share that. You gotta.
It
I
is.
think you need to do a live.
Right,
It's
right.
it's on Queen Butterflies. It's on Voicing with Queen. Y'all go to Voicing
go
with
live
Queen
tomorrow
on
for you,
IG tomorrow. I mean on IG. We
Go
on
live
IG
with
now.
that.
I'm gonna
Yes.
come out tomorrow.
So
For sure.
you know, just like I said, I'm trying to use my voice for things that I feel that need some kind of insight too. Not everybody gonna agree, not everybody gonna disagree. Only thing I can do is just be me and talk about it.
What is he trying to
I
do?
love
Like,
that.
I love him, but I ain't doing all that for that cheating motherfucker. Excuse my language. I love him, but he ain't.
Why you gotta do your hair like that, though?
That's how y'all do it. I ain't about to post him and do all that. Cause, man,
We ain't
his
finna do all that.
His other baby mama gonna see it. I ain't about to do all that. He with me now.
We gonna put you in acting class, BB.
Okay.
We got a couple movies he can be in. You know what I'm saying? We
You know
gonna
what I'm
put him
saying?
in. Share
As
the
a,
links.
as a matter of fact, there's an audition this Saturday,
Saturday.
December 5th and December 6th. Dennis Reed,
Oh yeah.
DR2 Productions is having auditions because they about to come out with some more movies next year, and he got 3 sitcoms he about to come out with. So they have roles to fill. So everybody go to his page and hit the
Yeah.
audition.
My cousin was in Power. I don't know. He came out of nowhere and started acting. He did
I
photography,
was
GM,
talking to
and he
the
be in
producer
all the
about
hood movies. He came. Kyle Greenlaw.
Oh,
He
okay.
came out of nowhere
That's
and started
dope.
acting, and next thing you know, he was in Power.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, with different platforms, you speak about it. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing wrong with having a conversation. Yeah, everybody want to talk about Kanye. Well, is Kanye coming to our community? Is he
Facts.
fitting into our community? I mean, for real, it's messed up on what he says and how he thinks, whatever, this, that, and another. But we really have more serious problems right here in our own backyard.
But Kanye said
Facts.
he just started off with him. He ready to lose all his money to let it be known.
Thanks.
That's
Well,
it.
you know,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not finna give him no light, no shine. We is not even about to speak his
Queen
name
Butterflies,
on-
Queen Butterflies,
on
every time
Voicing with
LLC.
Queen.
Okay,
Okay,
Voicing with
we're
Queen.
not doing that.
But Queen,
Yes.
you definitely reached out to a close, you know, that audience that you said that you don't have, because I'm not in the circle. And I'm definitely take your message back to where I be at and let them know about you.
Yay!
what
I
y'all
touched
doing?
one.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Teach one, okay? You reach
Okay.
one,
Okay,
you
reach
teach
back
one,
and-
okay?
reach
That's
back
what I
and
said.
get one.
We gotta bribe-
Okay.
we
gotta
gotta
grab
bribe
back.
these youngins. We gotta bribe them to come out and listen.
Do I really have to bribe him?
Oh, yes,
Because all the people she talking about, I know.
We got to get them rappers.
Oh, so
and
sis,
tell
maybe we
them-
need to do
Yeah,
that.
tell them it's pro
Yeah.
bono, tax write off.
Do a rally.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mark, you know everybody. He's been, not to mention the people I know.
Yeah, and I think it also doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
19
You absolutely
to
right.
29 who ain't thinking about nothing we talking about
Absolutely.
right now.
Absolutely.
And if we don't touch them and show them how to vote and get the primary to get people in place to help you out.
You TikTok, BJ?
Actually, I do got a TikTok.
Ooh, what's your TikTok, BJ?
I got my daughter on there. She got like 1,000 views. She did some too funny stuff.
So look, I'm
Tap,
glad,
tap in.
I'm glad y'all TikTok because I'm still a virgin at TikTok. So look, listen, we're gonna do a TikTok. I'm gonna do 2 with y'all after the show. I hate you ain't here, Zaza. I really wanted you in this one, but I thought about another one, but I really wanted you in this one. So when I see you, I'm gonna have to roll up on you, my girl. And
Okay, let's roll up.
Okay, that part, you know I will.
Okay, listen. I'm right where you wherever you need me to be. We can do a TikTok too.
Okay, I do want to though, for real.
Absolutely, let's go. I'm kind of a virgin too. I got about 3 videos up.
Ooh, I don't get
I think I got about 8 or 10.
My birthday, I'm gonna go crazy. November 9th on up. I'm gonna go crazy for November 9th to the 12th. I'm gonna go crazy with Chef Churro Treats.
Oh,
Vegan.
wow.
With my vegan company, my vegan
I'm so crazy with TikTok.
Dessert.
I know how to edit videos, so I go on my one app and edit it the way I want it, and then I post it on TikTok.
I'm gonna show you my guy. I'm gonna show y'all. I got like 4. It started in the pandemic. That's when I first got up on it. I was like, wow, I like TikTok.
That's when it started.
Yeah, I like the jokes and yeah.
They was like, let me give y'all something to do. Y'all getting bored.
So
Yeah, but we also can't get so caught up in our phones. We ain't paying attention to what's happening.
to real life.
That's true.
Because that is what's a part of the distraction.
It
to
is.
have us so engulfed in our phones that we don't pick up a book and read. We
Even
don't
with
pick
the
up
kids.
I'm about to say, I don't even have a
Kids.
damn TikTok. I'm probably the most technical savvy out of everybody,
Right.
and I don't even have a TikTok account.
TikTok
So you
is
talking about a
the-
virgin? Like
Yeah.
I'm not even an embryo yet. And shit. Like, my nut ain't even busted yet. Like
You know what I like, Queen? When they get the kid the phone like a cigarette. As a crutch. Here, take this phone and just be quiet.
You know what?
And then they go back to
Yeah,
doing
I
what
do
they
my
doing.
kids like that. We gotta read a book.
So
We
I
gotta
do
talk
both.
together.
I do both. I love to read. I'm a whole author and writer, so I love to read. But
What age does it stop?
What age does?
Because
what-
I'm doing it right now. My baby's 7 months after giving that cocomelon. She just stopped. Just froze. Then she back. I said, look, Mark, look at this. And because she was doing too much, and then I gave her that cocomelon, she just stopped. I said, wow.
But you know, it's
You gotta wing them off.
you
But
yeah.
it's just nursery rhymes. I listen to it, make sure
No,
ain't
no,
no
no.
gay
I
stuff.
listen to the
Because they try to
the
put
black.
You see his daughter got him wrapped around
What's
his
the black
hand.
one?
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
we
yes.
know we got his vote. We definitely know
What's
he.
the black one we listen to?
Motown.
Motown.
Motown Magical.
Motown Magic.
Magic.
Motown
Magic.
Ooh, we.
I love it. It's a
All the Motown
they
music.
yeah, they play all the Motown music, and it comes with actual lessons
Oh,
as
Black
to
people are
what-
artists.
See?
Black people
and
are
what
That's
our
what
painters.
I
children actually see and go through.
Cocomelon
You
make a
know,
lot of
growing
money.
up as adolescents, you know, puberty could be something else for children as well
Yeah.
as us. You know what I'm saying? We be ready to kill them, but they be like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, you know, so
Fact.
I love that cartoon. I can't wait for them to come out with another season. I'll
She
watch
watched
by
all of
myself.
it.
Well,
I love it.
Information
Motown
is being
Magic.
fed to the kids so fast.
Absolutely.
You have to try to monitor it the same way you will monitor with their food and what they're playing with. You got to monitor what they're watching because
You do.
in certain ages, that mind is delicate. And then
Absolutely.
you wonder why the kids tell me some, fuck you, on some playing stuff because they hear it so frequently. They think it's a regular, like
Yeah.
there's nothing with it. But them parents, he said fuck you. Then that's
Yeah.
the mindset
Yeah.
people get in. So the
Absolutely.
mind, ooh, I gotta mention
Yeah. And people are looking to
Definitely.
become
the topics.
social media famous.
I definitely
Yeah. Absolutely.
have to vote yes because She has
Yes,
to,
on three.
Yes,
She have
on
a
3.
choice.
she has to have a
She,
choice.
her body.
If she don't have a choice,
Cause your
then
choice,
what
your
I
choice,
do?
cause your choice, your
Then what I
choice,
gotta do? I gotta deal with what she got going.
your
on.
choice
Absolutely.
becomes your
Your choice
choice.
become her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
ask her, baby, what you wanna do?
Yeah. It ain't what I want to do. The state said what you want to do.
No, you have to do this. I can't do nothing about it, baby.
Well, what if the state
Yeah.
say that you don't have that choice to do
Oh, that's
that?
terrible.
Okay.
That part.
That's terrible.
So that means we
Because
have-
you know, what if the roles were reversed and the law became men can't
Have kids after 3 or 2. Y'all gotta get,
Or
y'all
no,
gotta get your
men
things, get your balls
can't.
cut up.
Yep, snip, snap.
snip, snip.
Nah.
And if you don't, you gotta go to jail.
Right. My grandma had 9 kids. She wasn't thinking about no abortion.
Hey,
And that's one of the things that they know about the black community. They know we're gonna have our children.
They don't
It's
like
white
that.
girls
They
that's
don't
not.
like that.
No
In
facts.
100 years, it's gonna be so many of us because they.
So many of us.
and that's
Yeah,
what
it's
they're
gonna
trying
be
to
so
prevent.
many-
But when the planet
They
that
gonna
you
take
live
over.
on is trying to kill you, that should tell you something. It ain't about us.
That
populating.
Absolutely.
The planet itself is taking them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It's getting
Absolutely.
warmer.
They can't take the sun.
It's getting warmer.
No.
They can't take the
Bad.
See, I watch all that
Facts.
glaciers right now. I know I'm so in tune. I just look like this, but I am very in tune.
If you know the story of how the sun people met the ice people, you will understand why they don't
Okay.
like us.
Yep. Absolutely.
That
and
part.
see, when I was a little girl, they used to tell that story. It's funny how stuff that you done heard growing up, you don't hear no more. It's like it done faded off. So it's up to
They don't even
us.
teach kids cursive handwriting in school.
No.
Our
anymore.
astrology
Nope.
is not even
No.
the same. You know how upset I was when I talked to my daughter. I said, "Where's Antarctica?" She said, "What's that?" I said, "Don't play with me. What you mean you don't know where Antarctica is?" She
how
said,
does-
"Mama, we don't know about that part of the world. All we know is the USA." I said, "Ain't no way you don't know
Yeah,
about
geography.
other part of the
We
world."
had to know all
Our
of
teachers
that.
made us know continents, states, Europe's,
Yeah.
all that.
Oceans.
We had to write them
Oceans.
down.
Yeah.
We had to put them in alphabetical
They don't
order.
have textbooks no
The
more.
flowers, the birds, the seas, the ground,
Yeah.
the all of that. The what you
The state flower for
Which
this
your
state.
state
Yeah.
can grow,
Yeah.
the corn,
the
the
periodic
horticulture,
table.
Oh, yeah, horticulture.
horticulture, stop playing with
Agriculture.
Agriculture.
Agriculture. Agriculture.
Okay, listen to this real stuff
Y'all
right here. I got
silly.
something for you, Queen.
What's up?
My grandma moved here 46 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 doors down, they had a cherry tree. Me and Mark used to climb this cherry tree. Guess
Mark.
what?
And cherry trees? I don't believe
2
it.
doors
Show
down.
me. Show me the cherry
We
tree.
had a pear tree. And
Uh-huh.
They had a cherry tree that was edible right off the vine,
Mm-hmm.
and a peach tree, but the peaches never came out right. But my point is,
Plums.
Plums,
my point is,
pears.
Oh, yeah, pear. We had the pear tree.
They was probably nectarines or dates.
Nectarines.
Queen, it doesn't grow anymore
Yeah.
at all.
Because the ground not the
In
same.
the ground, the soil.
Chemtrails.
I
they
think-
sprinkling shit in the air that's fucking up the soil.
I think it's fertilized by zombies. I don't know what's
Oh,
going on.
no.
Let me ask you a question. This stuff been growing
Yeah,
for 100
so-
years, and then it just stopped. With
Yeah.
the span of my lifetime.
Because the rain not the same.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Everything
trees that look
different.
so beautiful with red cherries. I always try to climb to the top to get the best ones.
Everything is changing.
So is the tree still there?
The tree is still there. Nothing grows.
Nothing grows from it. All of them trees
That's
are
how
dead.
that's how my rose bush is right now in front of my house. The
I got a
same
red,
way.
white, and a pink rose bush. Only my white grow. My red won't grow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's crazy.
Only thing that I've seen
Yeah.
is a raspberry bush that's still back there.
The berries is the last of the Mohicans that's on the vines. That's on
Is
the
it
side of
blackberry
people's
or
houses. Only thing that's growing.
Is it a huckleberry?
Yeah.
Huckleberries last
I
forever.
have a
The
pear tree in my
huckleberry.
backyard. The pears don't
Man,
grow
let me
no
find
more.
out we got trickerberries out here.
Them huckleberries last
I
forever.
thought you said hookerberry.
They
The
last
world, the
it's
world is
like,
changing. It's getting more populated.
Yeah, man.
And
Pollution is a factor.
It
you know.
is.
and my daughter got to live in
It
this
is.
20 years from now.
And climate
So,
change and all
I'm
this
very
other
in
stuff.
tune
Yeah.
for her. And
Which is a lot of
for
reasons
her.
why they doing gas. Changing the gas, the electric cars, and
Yeah.
more solar panels on houses, different things of that nature because of our environment. But then too, people gotta stop throwing shit out the window. Like stop throwing trash out the window. Stop.
Can't help it. It's
Like,
like
Well, we need
Like-
it need to start at home first if we
Yes.
gonna do a change.
Yeah.
It starts at home, and it
Like-
starts with you because you is at home.
Well, a friend of mine, he hates it. He be like, dude, why you can't just wait till we get to the break? I was like,
I'll put you out my car.
because I don't like trash in my car. But if you get in a woman car,
Well, it's a trash can
mm.
almost on every corner, not used one. All right, y'all. So don't forget Tuesday. Get to them polls. Vote yes on 3. I want y'all to do your homework and find out who's on these ballots, what's on these ballots, so you can have some kind of understanding as to what you are voting for. Educate yourself. People not going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Okay?
Yes.
Get out there and vote. Thank you, Miss Zaza, for taking time out to come, sweetie. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you, First Lady, for filling in for Phoenix. She was sick tonight, so First Lady came and filled in.
Happy birthday, First Lady.
It's my birthday. So I got a few shout outs myself. I got Bella Mafia Management. I got Last Course Treats. That is a vegan dessert company. I have First Lady Essentials, which is me. You know what I'm saying? I have all your aloe soaps and your shampoos and your needs. We also have we also have Queen Butterfly. She does everything you need. So you make sure you tap in every Thursday with Queen Butterflies and Voicing with Queen as always.
Thank you, sis. And BJ, thank you for coming on the show
you know it.
and letting us know how you feel as a man on the outside of the circle. I wasn't expecting this, and I asked for this, and I was like, I was looking for a man to come on the show to give their opinion, but I did want somebody who was out of the thing. So look how God work, okay? So
Yep.
thank
You got
you.
exactly what you was looking for.
And I definitely got it tonight. They said be careful what you ask for. I definitely got it tonight. I want to thank all the viewers for tuning in tonight to Voicing with Queen. Go over to Facebook and follow us. Go over to Instagram and follow us too. And we'll see you next Thursday.
All right, peace.
Deuces.
Warning.
You are